Welcome back to the One Shot Movie Podcast. I'm your host, Vincent.
And I'm Jonny. Welcome back to the show. This is a holiday edition episode.
Yes, so Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to everybody out there. But what we do on this show is we break down movies. We have a bunch of different categories on this show that we like to break down here. And then at the end of the show, we rate these movies on 3 different scales: acting, plot, and overall rating. So we recorded another episode in this room, but for you guys, this is actually the first episode that you will be seeing in our new studio.
Yeah.
We got great new mics, as you guys can probably tell.
They sound so much better compared to what we've had.
Yeah, we have a Rodecaster, which we can put a bunch of different sound bites on. Maybe I'll play you one.
Do we have any of it?
We have none of ours. We have our intro on here, but nothing crazy. So, I mean, we can just play some applause real quick.
Pretty cool. Thank you.
So that's really cool. So maybe we'll add in some sound bites for us.
Yeah.
Eventually, we just got to get the hang of things, pretty much.
It's been a busy end of semester.
Yes.
We're on the last week or so.
This is literally the last week of school.
So
we're running around like headless chickens over here.
Pretty much.
So we have a great movie for you guys today. It is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And John, you want to tell us why we're doing this movie?
Well, first of all, obviously it's Christmas week when this is coming out, but this is one of the classic.
It's the week in December. It's
it's the week before, roughly. But this is one of the classic Christmas movies, and for me and many people that I know, this is their favorite Christmas movie. I know personally, I've watched this every year, Christmas Eve. It's just a routine. It's a tradition that me and my family do. We watch it every single year, and it's such a great movie, and it doesn't get old.
It is. When I was watching it, I was just laughing out loud. It was so funny.
It's just so good.
Personally, I have a different Christmas movie, and that is A Christmas Story. Yeah. Little Ralphie, so good. Fucking kicks the shit out of Fargus, and and he's just mumbling under his breath. I love that movie. But that's kind of the tradition we had. A Christmas Story every every Christmas Eve plays on the 24-hour loop, and we just watch it while we eat, cook, open presents, whatever it may be.
That's great.
But yeah, it's great. So this movie is PG-13. It's a comedy and slapstick, obviously.
Yeah.
And the runtime is 1 hour and 37 minutes.
Yeah. And the release date was, I believe, let's see here. Sorry.
Well, it's 1989, but we just need to know the date, which is December 1st, 1989.
Okay. Thank you. The Wi-Fi's out on my computer, so I can't even pull it up.
Of course it is. So yeah, December 1st, 1989, which is a great way to start off your Christmas month.
It is,
or holiday month.
Yeah.
Because this movie is just hilarious.
I agree.
It's just so funny.
I think this is just the perfect culmination of a Christmas movie. There's everything in it.
There's the family, which is crazy. And it's like, oh, yeah, the family's staying with us. Yay.
Because in reality, everybody hates when their family stays with them.
Right.
Even though you love your family and whatnot,
of course,
you just don't want them staying with you.
It's like, oh, you're staying with us for how long again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, that even goes back to another movie we did, Jack and Jill.
Oh, yeah.
When Jill comes and stays with Jack in the family.
I didn't realize that's a good Thanksgiving movie.
It is. We didn't
even
put that together.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know what that movie was about, honestly. I just knew he, it was terrible, and, he had a twin sister, and so we were like, you know what, let's do it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's definitely a good Thanksgiving / New Year's movie, because she ends up staying through New Year's. I think through Christmas.
Is it New Year's or Christmas?
Well, Hanukkah, because they're Jewish.
Well, yeah.
But she ends up staying.
Oh, okay.
Through that amount of time.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I sound a little different. I'm just getting over a little cold, so I don't sound as normal as I normally do.
Yeah, he's gross.
So a little nasally today. Haven't slept very much recently.
So do you want to read the plot?
Yeah, I mean, sure, might as well. So the plot is as follows. As the holidays approach, Clark Griswold, or Chevy Chase, wants to have a perfect family Christmas, and I'm adding into this, that never happens.
Oh, of course not.
Just because, like, it's obvious. It's never going to happen.
It's Clark Griswold, of course.
Yeah. So, let me continue. So he pesters his wife, Ellen, or Beverly D'Angelo, and children, which are perfect in this movie, as he tries to make sure everything is in line, including the tree and house decorations. However, things go wrong very quickly. His cousin Eddie, or Randy Quaid, or Quaid, and his family shows up unplanned and starts living in their camper on the Griswold property. Even worse, Clark's employers, Renage, on the holiday bonus that he needs, or they take it back.
Yeah.
His boss takes back the holiday bonus that they always give out, and that he needs to put in his new family pool that he envisions about.
Yeah. I think this plot is fantastic. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I think this explains it really well.
Oh, yeah. Because it's true. It's like, it says everything that it needs to say.
Yeah.
And if you know from all the other, this is technically the second one. The first one is just National Lampoon's Vacation.
Which actually I don't think I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
What?
Yeah.
So you don't know the whole bit behind the whole Vacation series.
I guess not. Maybe I have seen it, but it might have been a long time ago when I was growing up.
So the whole thing is like, okay, so you got Clark, you got Ellen, and then you got Rusty, and you got the two kids. So Clark and Ellen stay the same. In the first one, Rusty and Audrey are different.
Okay,
they're different actors.
I did know that.
And they're going to Wally World. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
They get to Wally World, it's closed, and it's just so funny. But yeah, in that one it's different, and then in this one, Rusty's like they're both younger and they're different actors.
Yeah,
it's so funny. Eddie stays the same. He's in the first one.
Oh, he's in that too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Vegas Vacation.
Rusty, that one I haven't seen either.
Rusty and Audrey, I'm pretty sure, are different again.
Yeah.
It's just like a running joke for some reason to just change the actor of the children.
That's so strange.
It's so funny.
But yeah.
Because like in the first one, Rusty's like 16, and in this one he's like
really, 10. But that one takes place beforehand.
Yeah,
that's so strange.
It's so funny.
Weird. That's really weird. But let's jump into it. What do we think about the pacing? Is it too fast, too slow, or is it just right?
I think it's just right. You can't go too fast or too slow with this.
I would agree.
I think it's just good. Right because it's just what it is. You can't really describe it more than just like it's the movie that it's set out to be.
Yeah, I would agree.
A goofy, fun, stupid, hilarious movie.
Yeah, I think the pacing is just right, to be honest. At times, maybe things were going a little too fast. I think maybe the beginning with the Christmas tree.
You think that was too fast?
Maybe going too fast. I think like them finding the tree and cutting down the tree and stuff like that. Maybe that I would have liked to see a little bit more of, but other than that, I think it was pretty perfect.
Well, I mean, it was just so funny because, they get to the tree. It's the perfect tree.
Yeah.
Did you bring a saw, Dad?
Yeah.
Nope. And then they driving home with all the roots. Yeah, it's so good.
I know. And then, I feel like people take that into their own experiences outside of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And they make jokes on it. I know me personally and my family will go get a tree and we just make sure have the saw. Yeah. Otherwise the roots are coming home.
You cut your trees down?
Yeah. I actually went with my girlfriend and her family yesterday. We got their tree. We cut it down. Had to pick the perfect tree.
Yeah. My girlfriend wants to do that. But since we've moved and stuff, so we just went with a fake tree this year. Yeah. We bought a fake tree, didn't fit. So this weekend, my dad had to go to Walmart,
take a little off the top,
buy another tree.
Yeah,
that tree was too short. That tree was 4 foot. It literally came up probably to this table.
Oh God!
So he had to go back to Walmart and buy a 6 foot tree, and that was like the perfect size for at least for the apartment right now, until we find a house. But who knows? Who knows if that other tree is going to fit? It's huge. It's like a 8 foot tree.
Oh, God.
It's giant. And
That's so funny.
It's so funny. And like the box is like 6 foot tall.
I know. Me and my family, we've done artificial trees for a long time. We would rarely get real trees. But the artificial tree boxes are like massive. Yeah. Then you have to put them all together. I think that's probably one of the worst parts of Christmas. I'm not going to lie.
I was home this weekend.
I really don't like it.
Yeah, I was home and my dad pulled out the tree, the box for the tree. And I could immediately tell that's not going up anywhere in this apartment.
Yeah.
It's not fitting. And then I come in, I come in later that night and I see the 4 foot tree and I'm like, what? And then just hear my mom go, the tree didn't fit. I go, I could have told you that.
Yeah, no, right?
It's like, I could have told you that one.
Yeah. I know personally, putting up the artificial tree is probably my least favorite part of the Christmas year.
It's not... Putting it together is not bad. It's you gotta freaking do the fluffing shit, which you gotta pat like all the like branches down, the fake branches. It's just a pain in the ass. When in reality, a real tree, you put it in the stand and you just let it go.
You just it.
No, you just don't touch it. You just let it fall.
Yeah,
you just let it do its own thing.
Like I know growing up, I had this really stupid fake tree that we had for like 15 years. You'd have to put in each branch.
No.
So we'd each layer like. There was like, there's layers of...
Right, you got it around.
Leaves, yeah. Or branches.
Right.
Each one was color-coded.
Oh, my God.
So you'd have the orange on the bottom, which were the longest.
Right.
And then so on and so forth, going all the way up till it's like blue or purple.
That sounds terrible.
I wanted to die every time we did it, every year.
That sounds terrible.
But we had to do this every single year for maybe the first, like 15 years or so. And every year, I dreaded it. But we had to do it until we moved, and then we got a real tree.
Right. So we would always get real trees until we moved, of course, because we were like, all right, whatever, we're not dealing with it anymore. But one year, and this was like when our family was staying with us too for a bit, our tree kept falling over. We decorated real tree.
Oh God.
So it fell over once before it was decorated. And then I think it fell over like 2 more times when it was decorated.
Oh no.
And like, I'm pretty sure like fucking 8 ornaments broke. I'm pretty sure something on a shelf broke because it fell onto the shelf.
Oh my God.
But it was that year, it was just a mess.
That's so
The tree
terrifying.
fell over like 8 times. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so funny though.
A lot of people I know, like they have their cats jump into their tree.
I saw those TikToks too. It's crazy.
It's dangerous. People have to tie their trees to the wall.
Yeah.
Like what we'd had to do, because I have a little sister, and at the time, we had to tie our tree to the wall. We'd get like a little like butcher string.
Right.
We just wrap it around like the base of the tree, just tie it to the wall, put like a little nail in the wall.
What, she would go up
just
and
in case you try and pull something, you don't want it to fall down. But I know a lot of people do that with animals.
Yeah.
So like if they have a cat, they don't want the cat to jump on the tree.
I saw one TikTok where literally a cat jumped into the middle of the tree and literally pulled the entire thing down.
I know, it's crazy.
It was
I can't imagine.
It was hilarious though, because then the cat was just like sitting there, just like, "What's up? You gonna fix this?"
Yeah, I know, right? They don't care.
It was like, cats don't give a fuck.
I know. Yeah, that's so true.
We just got so off topic, but it was a good conversation. Great conversation.
But yeah, we talked about pacing, and obviously this movie needs a cast.
Yeah.
So who do we have? Who is our main cast here?
We have Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold. He's known for, of course, the Vacation franchises. He's even in the spinoff, the one with Ed Helms. Mm-hmm. He makes his cameo in that.
Yeah.
He is also in Caddyshack and another movie called Fletch.
Fletch, I don't know if I've seen.
I haven't seen. I did watch Caddyshack recently though. He's very like he's very weird in Caddyshack.
Yeah.
He's very different than Clark Griswold in Caddyshack.
Oh, okay.
And it's weird to see that because I remember the Vacation series like for him.
Yeah.
And then you see him in Caddyshack, and it's like, this is not
the same guy.
This is not him.
Yeah.
Like, he's Clark Griswold. He's all over the place.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him in some projects recently, and he's a chunky.
Oh yeah, he got big.
Dude, he got big.
Well, he's old and big now.
Yeah, I know. But hey,
it happens. All right,
who's next is Beverly D'Angelo as Ellen Griswold, the wife, and she's known for the Vacation franchise, obviously. She's also in American History X And then she's in a new up-and-coming Christmas movie.
Which we're hopefully going to try to do.
Yeah, that'll be hopefully the next episode.
Hopefully. If not, then, we'll try to work something out. Maybe we'll do a Christmas story if we can't.
If we can't go and see that one. 'Cause that's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah. So. I have plans to see it already, but I don't know if that's going to affect our release schedule.
Time, yeah.
So if it does, then we're not going to do it. But if it doesn't, then we're going to get it out to you guys because it looks hilarious and it looks so good.
Yeah.
David Harbour as Santa Claus. I mean,
Night.
it's great. The guy that voices Sid the Sloth.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Violent Nights, good movie.
Yeah.
Good movie.
It's going to be a great movie.
I'm excited to see it. A lot of good movies coming out this month.
Yeah.
Knives Out, Glass Onion.
Which
we plan on covering as well eventually.
Yes. Glass Onion. A lot of good
plans for this month.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Violent Nights. I feel like there's another one I'm missing.
This month? I don't know. Oh,
I know the new. I know this.
Babylon?
See, I don't.
I feel like
I don't know about.
I
don't know. I don't know about that one.
A lot of A-listers. Toby.
A lot of A-listers,
Leonardo.
but it just looks so weird.
It's strange.
It looks
but
so weird.
I'm really intrigued because of who's in the cast.
Did you hear about Amsterdam though? How it flopped?
I didn't even see it.
Amsterdam's Christian Bale.
Yeah, I knew that had a huge.
Who's
cast.
God?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Yeah, and then Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she's in that too.
God, I can't. It's John David Washington.
Oh yeah, he was in
Tenet. Yes, that's what I was trying.
Thank you. Took a while for us to figure that one out, but hey,
seriously.
Here we are. Anyway, who do we have up next in the cast of Christmas Vacation?
So up next we have John Galecki as Rusty Griswold. He is known for 280 episodes of The Big Bang Theory. Yeah. Is that all of them? 280 is every single episode.
Everyone that he's in. I don't know. There could be more. Maybe he wasn't in an episode or two. So
I figured he would be in. Like he's like one of the. He's one of the main characters. So what?
But sometimes they have episodes where characters aren't in it.
Right.
So maybe they can't record this time, so they're not in the episode.
Right.
I know they did that with Friends. They had to. People weren't in certain episodes because of certain reasons.
Right.
I know.
They probably were filming other stuff at the time.
Sometimes. I know in a TV show I watched, they had to hide someone's belly because they were pregnant. So they had a laundry basket and a pillow.
Put something. They also did that in Modern Family with what's her name? The woman that plays Blonde.
Yeah.
She was in Happy Gilmore.
I don't know.
We are so bad with names, guys. I really apologize.
I'm not the one to go to for names of actors or music titles.
But she was I think she was pregnant in the pilot. And they just had her carry laundry. They had her just carrying.
I've seen that. That's what I was.
I saw that on TikTok. I saw it on TikTok. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's one TikTok profile that we honestly should take some information from. I really like them a lot. It's like the guy that always goes, "Did you know that in The Incredibles or whatever?" We should really try to take some information from that because he does great work. He really does. I like it a lot. I saw one of his the other day, and I was like, "That's interesting." You see some of these, and it's there
really is. But
too bad we suck at TikTok. Apparently,
I know, right?
We're terrible at TikTok.
Yeah, we can't get that going, but we try.
We try so hard to get our TikTok going, but
almost every day we're posting on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's just the algorithm is really difficult.
Algorithm sucks.
Yeah, Instagram is a lot easier.
Yeah. TikTok, do your thing.
Help us out, please.
Seriously. We need help.
Yeah. But what else is Johnny in? Not me.
He's in... No shit. He's also in Hancock, Dog's Journey, and Vanilla Sky, which... teaser. We recorded an episode of...
We did. Oh, man,
Vanilla
that was
Sky.
so long ago, honestly.
So long ago. And it's not coming out for a while either.
I know, probably January.
We have a ton of stuff ready to be edited and released for you guys, but we just have to wait.
I know.
We're trying to do new stuff this year, so it's
it's difficult.
Yes, not difficult. It's just busy.
Yeah, it's busy because we have a lot of things that we want to do. I know we even wanted to do Thor: Love and Thunder. That didn't even happen.
Yeah,
we wanted to do
I have
Doctor
my poster,
Strange.
of course.
Yeah, a lot of projects that we wanted to cover and we just weren't able to.
Yeah,
and a lot of them that we did, and you guys just don't even know about yet. So we can't even talk about it.
There's a few that are going to come out. We have a lot of shit to do this week.
We do.
That's all I have to say is we have a lot of shit to do. We have a very busy week.
Some special guests and
from
a lot of good stuff. I'm very excited for this week.
So, I mean, we can tell you guys, we're trying to record 3 episodes this week. This is number 1. Yep. We're trying to record on Wednesday, and we're also going to try to record on Friday. So we're super busy, especially because it's also finals week. So we're running around doing a bunch of stuff.
A lot to do.
Yeah. So who do we have up next? Let's kind of get back on track here.
Up next is Juliette Lewis, and she plays Audrey Griswold, and she's not been in a lot. I'm going to be honest. One thing I found that I thought was really cool. She voices a ton of characters in GTA 4.
That is really cool. Like just like NPCs.
Yeah. A lot of characters in there. So I thought that was really neat because there wasn't much else on her IMDb.
Tag your favorite NPC down in the comments below.
Up next, she's also in Secrets and Lies, the TV show. Never heard of it. Never seen it, but hey, she's in it. She doesn't act very much.
No, it doesn't seem like she's really acting that much anymore.
No. But GTA 4 voice acting, kind of cool. I think that would be something really fun to do.
That is cool. I mean, voice actors for video games are really good. And it's crazy to hear them as anything else.
Yeah, I know we've talked about that in
Uncharted, I think.
Uncharted, and then we talked about it in The Batman when we mentioned the guy who plays Commissioner Gordon. He plays so many different characters.
Commissioner Gordon, Batman.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. But yeah, that's really cool what people can do. Yeah. Because they're in so many different universes, I guess we have to say now. But yeah.
Up next, we have Randy Quaid as Cousin Eddie, and he is known for Brokeback Mountain, Independence Day, and Caddyshack 2, which I have never seen.
Never seen it either, to be honest.
I think it might botch the first one.
Yeah.
Like, not botch, but kind of like deteriorate the first one's like value, I guess you could say. So, I mean, I've never even heard of Caddyshack 2. I didn't know they made a second one.
Yeah. But it's there. I've never seen him in anything else except for this movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but, I haven't. Well, I mean, he looks completely different in this movie than in anything else, in person.
Yeah, no, that's true. But yeah. Up next, we have Julia Louis-Dreyfu. And do we know who she plays?
Yes, she plays Margo Chester.
Okay.
The neighbor.
Yeah. Todd and Margo.
Yeah, she's probably the more A-list actor than the guy was, so we put her on instead.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, she's coming back up in movies. And
is she really?
Yeah. Oh shit, I can't say it. You haven't seen it, have you?
Which movie?
The one after Love and Thunder, Black Panther.
Black Panther?
Yeah, you haven't seen it.
Oh, she has a cameo in it?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna see it.
How have you not seen it yet?
I don't want to go to the movie theater and pay for it.
Why?
I'm broke.
Also, because it was kind of.
It was. I heard it was kind of the expectation versus what we got was totally different.
Like I said, without spoilers, they did a good send off for Chadwick, but the rest of the movie was just meh.
Mid. Yeah.
Meh.
But
Ironheart can go fuck herself. I'm sorry, that character is just not.
But we're getting a whole TV show for her.
Oh yeah,
I heard that's
I'm not
great.
Gonna watch, just like I didn't watch Miss Marvel.
Yeah, that one was.
I just don't like. I don't like the actors. I don't like the actors that they're picking.
That show was terrible.
That's the thing. I just don't like. Yeah. It's not a person. It's not a vendetta against the character.
Yeah.
It's I don't like the actors that they're picking. They're not picking good actors.
Even She-Hulk was terrible.
The ending was like.
The ending was cool. Like
ending was
all the different characters, Daredevil, and Hulk and stuff. That was really cool. But they just made it too much of a comedy, which they're doing with every single project. And there's certain characters that are not. But that's like comedy.
The thing with She-Hulk though is like she does break the fourth wall. That's her character in the comics know that. And everything.
But like certain characters, like Captain America, he's not funny in the comics. He's always super serious. And
but like he wasn't that.
They made him comedic, and that's just not how he is. In a lot of different projects, they made him like have punchlines and stuff like that. But there's a lot of other characters too.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. She-Hulk was She-Hulk wasn't terrible, but it wasn't my favorite. Yeah. I think of course, all-time favorite is going to be WandaVision. That was the first one that came out, and that was fucking fantastic.
Oh my God.
I literally stayed up till 3 a.m. every night waiting for the new episode. Yeah. Like, it was crazy. I would literally get off of work at like 2:30, go home, watch WandaVision, go to sleep, and then go back to work at like 8 a.m.
I know.
Great movie, great show. And then Falcon and Winter Soldier, another great show. Loki, another great show.
Loki is my favorite, I'm going to be honest.
Loki was fantastic too. Yeah. Loki was great.
The character development with all these people.
Oh yeah.
So good.
The character development for Loki himself, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was great. And then I think for my list goes WandaVision, probably Loki, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I really like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, it was good.
It's probably number 3. I like that whole scene where they were like repairing the boat together, and like Bucky and Sam were actually becoming friends. It was great.
I was just like picturing that in my mind.
And like Bucky always is flirting with Sam's sister the whole time. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
And then,
but we always have to bring back Marvel into every single episode. I'm literally
wearing a Marvel sweater right now.
Yeah, I know. We have Marvel everywhere on the table.
Because that's the only like gifts I get now.
Yeah, and literally me too. My girlfriend got me a advent calendar. Mm-hmm. For Christmas, and each one has
Marvel socks,
a mini Funko.
Oh, that's cool.
But they're Christmas. So
that's really cool.
The first one was Spider-Man holding like a sack of gifts, but it was like his web.
Oh, that's cool.
And he had a Christmas hat on, or like a Santa hat on.
Right.
It was really cool. Next one was like Thor with a hammer that had like a gift wrap on.
See, my girlfriend will she'll either get me Marvel or Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Like she got me for my birthday, she got me a little BB-8 that's like remote controlled. It's cool.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah.
It was cool. It was really cool. It was funny to mess around with, like he's just driving it.
But now that we're talking about Marvel, we can talk about the director of this film.
Yeah.
He's related to Marvel, actually.
No, he's not. He's not at all. But different name. Different movie.
It's a different movie?
It's a different movie.
Wait,
entirely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so the director
don't
of this
listen to me. Shit, I'm fucking wrong. Damn.
So the director.
I thought I had a fucking.
You had the best segue on the planet.
I mean, come on.
You were like, I got this. You literally said, hold my beer.
I thought it was perfect. I'm like, I see, because I didn't.
Well, I did that to. I wanted you to make
fucking
that
asshole.
I wanted you to make that mistake.
Yeah, because I didn't do this. I didn't really do this script this week.
No, I literally worked on it probably like an hour before.
Yeah, I didn't do the script. He did it, and then, so I'm scrolling through this, and I see the director underneath his name, known for The Avengers. I'm like, fuck yeah, we're talking about Marvel right now. Let me just segue right into it. It'll be fucking fantastic. Shits on it. No, I'm wrong. All right. Well, it was there. The effort was there.
The effort was there.
And
I
appreciate the clean.
Effort.
It was just.
I appreciate the
wrong
effort.
Avengers.
It's just fucking wrong.
Who thought there was another Avengers? Not me, clearly. But
that's why I put it on there to throw you off.
Dick.
Especially with Julia Louis-Dreyfu, who has her cameos in Marvel projects.
Yeah.
And she's also going to be in the Thunderbolts movie. So I kind of put that on there to throw you off.
Is she the?
She's
Oh yes,
Val.
I do know her. Yeah. Oh, so she has another cameo in this one in Black Panther.
Sure.
Okay.
So the director for this movie is Jeremiah S. Chechik.
Yeah.
I guess
something like that. I mean,
he's known for The Avengers, not Marvel's The Avengers. This is like The Avengers. It came out in 1989. I have no idea what the plot of it is. It has nothing to do with.
Though, right?
No, I don't think so. Oh. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with superheroes. Okay. Benny and June, which are basically like kind of like two of his. Like the only 2 movies that he's really directed. The other stuff he's directed a shit ton of episodes of TV shows.
Okay.
So I have a question for you real quick.
Mm.
What was like so you remember Disney Channel, they had all their TV shows. What were like your top tier Disney TV shows?
Sweet Life.
Right?
Easily. I like Wizards too for a long time.
Of course. Do you remember the Jonas Brothers TV show?
Jonas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
He directed it.
Really? He directed Jonas?
It. Yeah.
Okay. I did enjoy that show. I'm not gonna lie, I did.
I don't remember it that much.
I don't remember. It doesn't have...
It's hard it doesn't have that, like, distinct...
Yes, there's no core memory of that.
Right. But it's like, I watched it as a kid.
Yes, there's no core memory for me in terms of, like, Sweet Life's there. Wizards is there.
What was more?
I don't even know. Like, it's been so long.
I was also
at least 10 years since I watched Disney Channel.
I was also Disney and Nickelodeon, so like I go back.
Too.
I always went back and forth.
Yeah. Was Johnny Test on?
I think that was Cartoon Network. Was that Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
I feel like that might have been Cartoon Network. Actually,
it might have been. I remember Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That was a good one too.
Great one.
But
dude, when I heard that show was like done, I was like actually like so sad.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
I was so upset.
Yeah, but that was a nice segue.
Do you remember My Gym Partner's a Monkey? That show on
vaguely.
That was my shit. I remember going on like the CartoonNetwork.com and playing that video game because I remember there was a part in that game where like you would go through like a tube or something, and I thought that was the most fun thing you could ever do. Like I loved playing that game, and I remember that so much. I remember going on the family computer and always like loading that up. Huh. And then one time it was like it got taken down, and I was like, oh no! It's like no.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest with you.
But that's pretty much most of what our director is known for.
Yeah, really not.
A lot of TV shows, too many to name. Like there are just so many. Like majority of his stuff is TV shows.
That's okay though. There's a lot of directors who are primarily TV show directors. So maybe they just haven't made the jump to cinematography, to film. Yeah, and that's normal.
His stuff the stuff that he did, the movies that he did are old. Like 80s.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I want to jump into some cinematography. I know we don't really have much down.
There's not much to cover.
But like, I know we can name like scenes that were shot well.
Oh,
like, for me, I know the sledding scene.
Yeah,
that was shot really, really well.
Really the attic scene where he's got the side view, and then he's got the tier, and then the camera turns around to show what he's actually watching. Like that was, it was great.
And then when he falls through,
oh my god, so funny.
Yeah, it was really well done. I think this movie was shot good for the time.
Yeah.
For the 80s. 100%. It was good.
There's no visual effects to cover because everything was practical, I'm pretty sure. Or at least mostly everything was practical.
Yeah, I would assume so, with the exception of maybe like the sparks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like right when he... I was thinking the sparks when he plugs in the lights.
Yeah, that maybe too. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but even then, you could still... practically make that. You can do that.
You can somehow.
So there's really not much to cover for that.
Yeah, I feel like we're just kind of talking about just the movie, how we enjoyed it, what certain scenes are memorable.
Yeah, and what kind of just brings us back to the holiday spirit almost. Yeah, like it just gives us that kind of feel. Like
in terms of like favorite scenes we're gonna get into, but like what was your favorite scene from Christmas Vacation? I'm asking you guys, like what was your favorite scene from Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
Let us know what it is.
There's honestly too many.
There's so many scenes that are so funny.
Too many to choose from.
Yeah. I know mine. It's probably the most memorable scene in the entire film for me. Me and my family always make jokes about it, but we'll jump into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so many scenes that were just shot like really well. It was good. Like I said, it was good for the time that it came out.
Yeah.
And I don't know, there's not much to really name.
Yeah. There's a bunch of music in this too.
Yes.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
This
is like the OG of Christmas music that we didn't listen to nowadays.
I'm gonna try to like speed run this a little bit. So we have Christmas Vacation.
Which is like the intro song and outro song.
Of course. That Spirit of Christmas. I know this one. It's just hard to say. It's Mele Kalakamaka.
Yeah, that's the song that's playing when he's envisioning the girl at the pool. Yeah.
Hey Santa Claus. Here Comes Santa Claus. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The Star-Spangled Banner. Oh come all ye faithful. I always hated saying that one, or at least like reading it.
Yeah.
Always threw me off. Deck the Halls, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, Silent Night, Hallelujah Chorus, and 12 Days of Christmas. The Hallelujah chorus obviously plays when the lights turn on for the first time.
Yeah.
And then you see the entire town go dark, and then they put on the nuclear auxiliary power.
Which, that one I actually have an Easter egg about. So we can segue into Easter eggs.
Perfect.
When they go and hit that, auxiliary is spelled wrong.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wrong. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Well,
watching it and seeing it, I'm like, that's fucking spelled wrong. Like, auxiliary. How do you spell that wrong? I know it's like not an easy word to spell, but
right.
You think that the prop people or the set design people would catch that, but I guess they really didn't. So,
probably did. I mean, it might have been on purpose. Who knows?
Maybe, but I don't know. It was spelled wrong. Just something minimal, but I thought it was kind of funny.
So, I mean, I have 2 Easter eggs myself. Yeah. So, it kind of goes back to that whole scene with the lights, when he can't get him to work, and then he starts smashing, Santa. He punched Santa in the face. When he punched Santa in the face, he actually broke his finger while filming that.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Because he kicks Santa and then he grabs him and then punches him in the face. So he broke his finger during that freak out scene.
Wow, I never knew that.
And then there's another one. It's one of the funniest visual gags in the movie. When the SWAT team breaks into the Griswold's house, and in their panic, the entire family freezes exactly where they are when the cops yell freeze. When they do, the camera clearly shows Ellen's hand over Clark's crotch. This was completely improvised by Beverly D'Angelo, and she purposely only did it on that one take on the off chance of it getting into the final cut of the movie.
That's so funny.
So, I think I actually meant to put that in improv, but I mean, it's funny enough to go into Easter eggs.
That's still an Easter egg. I think that's really funny. I have one more Easter egg. Again, it's kind of subtle.
Yeah.
But you know how like they have the ladder to the attic?
Oh my God.
In and out of the film multiple times. Mm-hmm. At one point, they show the ladder coming down straight at you, and in another scene, it comes down differently.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
When we see the POV shot of the ladder coming down at him, in like a couple scenes later, they show it like I think folding down.
Yeah.
So they clearly messed it up there.
Yeah, of course they did.
So, like I said, it's kind of subtle. You don't really notice it.
Right.
It was there.
And then there's one more Easter egg that I want to talk about, and it's like when they're all having their eggnog. Mm-hmm. It's in a moose. It's in a moose.
I love those.
It's from it's Wally World.
Oh, that's what that is?
That's what that is. It's the Wally World mug.
Okay.
So
my parents, I think my dad got it from his parents,
right,
for Christmas a few years ago. Because, like I said, it's a tradition in our household. We always would watch it,
right.
And so he got the little eggnog
in the yeah.
And I never knew that, but that's something I didn't know because I never watched the first one, or I haven't in a long time. So
also, this isn't an Easter egg. This is just kind of like so the thing is like, I have so many memories about certain things that have kind of tied back to this movie because like I see certain things. So the ladder when he's putting up the Christmas lights where he goes and the ladder comes back down. I've had the exact same ladder.
Yeah.
The exact same ladder.
Yeah.
It is the sketchiest motherfucking ladder on the face of the earth. My dad would always make me go up and clean out the gutters with that ladder because we always had a far side of our house on like our backyard. Mm-hmm.
And you need that big ladder.
You needed that big ladder.
Yeah.
And the rope he has on it to like pull it down?
Yeah.
We had one too, but it was like fucking janky. Like we had to make it every single year we wanted to use the ladder. Like we had to run the rope and like tie it, and it never worked. Really? Never worked. Me and my dad just ended up putting the ladder on the ground and closing it manually.
That's scary as fuck.
But this ladder was so fucking rickety. Are you kidding me? Like I would breathe and the ladder would go just like shake vigorously. It was fucking terrifying. My dad always had it like straight up. He never really leaned it. Like it was like probably tilted about that much. And I'm like going up on this ladder. And he's like, oh, don't fall, like fucking shaking it a little bit. I'm like, fuck off. Like, dude, this ladder's sketchy enough.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh my God.
My girlfriend's family has that same exact ladder. And they were putting up Christmas lights yesterday.
It's the worst fucking ladder on the face of the earth.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, whose fucking bright idea was it to make a ladder like that?
It's terrible.
That's scary.
The scariest thing is sometimes the latches would never like latch.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. Terrible. Yeah, but like that's what I mean. Like some of this stuff just brings back like memories. Like
I just feel like everyday life nowadays, I can reference something to this movie.
Oh yeah.
Being that it's like around Christmas time, not just like I'm in the summer and
well, I mean,
just hanging out.
If you think about it, you can reference the light switch. Like everybody, I swear to God, everybody's probably had a light switch that controlled an outlet, right?
I do in my bedroom now.
Exactly. So do I.
Yeah.
So you have a light switch that controls an outlet, and you're like trying to figure out what the fuck this random ass light switch that isn't doing anything goes to.
It's so annoying.
Yeah, I know. Literally, so we moved into our apartment, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this random fucking outlet to?
Yeah, you just
I'm
don't
like,
even
what
know.
is this? No, not the outlet. What is this random light switch to?
Yeah.
I'm like flicking it up and down, seeing what's going on. And then one day I'm like, plug in my phone charger to this one outlet over by where my computer is. And I'm like, it's not charging, huh? And then I go over. I go, wait. And I run over to the outlet and I flick it up and I hear, ding. Yeah. And I'm like, I found the outlet. I'm like, so it's just like you can relate everything to this movie.
I know. We have that in our living room as well. Like we moved in last year and we're thinking like, okay, what is this extra light switch for?
I've had it in every single one of my rooms. I had it in my room when we had our house. I have it in the apartment.
It's just so strange.
Who knows? I'm going to have it in our new house if they end up getting one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's annoying. But
now it's time to jump into movie ratings on websites. So first off, we have IMDb with a 7.5 out of 10.
I like it.
It's justified.
Yeah. Solid.
Rotten Tomatoes is a 70%.
Again, that's okay.
Metacritic is a 49%. That is outrageous, I think.
I feel like that's a little crazy. I'm not going to lie.
I think they're taking it too seriously.
Yeah. This is meant to be a comedy.
Right. I think it's just I
film.
think it's way too serious that Metacritic's taking it.
Yeah. And we've seen them give bad movies good ratings, and this is a good movie and they're giving it a bad rating. So it's confusing.
So sometimes I feel like Metacritic is all over the place sometimes. Like sometimes they can give an accurate rating, sometimes they can give like a literally complete shit rating. Yeah. You know, stuff like that. I don't think Metacritic is 100% accurate.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. But now we have, you know, I really like this part. I love seeing how much a movie's made, and what it started out with, like what its budget was.
I agree.
What does it got?
For this, the budget of this film was $28 million. Kind of surprising.
That's like an estimate. I saw it was like it was around estimated around $28 million.
Yeah, and again, that's a long time ago. It was 1989, I believe you said. So
89.
That's a lot more money now than it was then. So
these chairs suck. We need new chairs in here, dude. My ass hurts so bad.
But
there is no cushion on this seat whatsoever.
I know.
Sorry.
Anyway, opening weekend. Opening weekend, this film made $11.7 million. Pretty solid. Didn't make half, but it did okay.
Yeah.
And then overall, it's made more than its budget. It's made $74.3 million. Pretty good, honestly.
Very good.
I think that's a really solid amount of money. It's a great holiday film. Everybody loves it. Everybody knows it. Everybody watches it.
Yeah.
So, of course, it's gonna make money.
Yeah.
It's simple as that. But now
you would think they would like release it like in theaters again to give like the people.
Maybe they do though. I don't know. Maybe every.
I mean,
year
I know Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like they always.
That's
always in
year.
theaters. Yeah. At a certain time. You know, always.
No, I know. I feel like they probably do in certain theaters.
Yeah.
Release it every year.
They might.
So something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now I want to jump into our favorites.
Yeah.
This is where like I really want to just talk about some certain scenes. But I'll let you go first.
The thing is, you can't pick a favorite scene from this. You just can't. So I think anything we would just have to stick to at least favorite quotes. But even then, there's still so many great like one-liners in this. But there's one that was like actually made me burst out in laughter. It's when Clark is talking to the department store girl, you know, trying to buy Audrey, or not Audrey. Ooh, that would have been weird.
Oh shit!
Trying to buy Ellen something.
Yeah. That would have been.
And he's just talking to her, and then he goes, "Yes, it's a bit nipply out. I mean, nippy out." You know, it's just
And
then he goes, "Why am I talking about nipples?" Like,
yeah, saying that, you just mentioned that quote. I say it all the time.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, me and my family say it all the time. People I'll just like, oh, there's a nip in the air.
I always say it's quite nipply out.
Yeah, and like people I work with, they'll say it too, because like everybody knows it. Right. It's such a classic film, and
the thing is, I got it from my dad. My dad would always say it's a bit nipply out.
Yeah,
and I just took it from him, and now it's like, oh, this is the source.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But that's probably one that stood out the most for me. But I mean, you just can't pick a favorite scene from this. The entire movie is your favorite scene. It has to be.
Yeah.
Because it is hilarious. I think, but another one that sticks out is the attic where he's walking back on the two beams and it's just boom.
Yeah.
Bing.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's great. So what do you got? What do you got for us?
For me, my favorite scene, I'm trying to find the exact quote.
Right.
Give me 1 second here. There's a few quotes that I want to mention. First one, Cousin Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Shitter's full. It's so fucking funny. But again,
they call him Snot because he's got him.
Again, me and my family say that all the time. Shitter's full. And yeah, going back to your scene, Clark says, "I was just looking at something for my wife. God rest her soul."
Yeah.
But
she's not dead.
Yeah, no,
just divorced.
So my favorite quote, I think, is the monologue by Clark.
Oh, at the end, of course.
At the end, and pretty much he just says, "Hallelujah, holy shit, where's the Tylenol?" That is my favorite quote, and that is my favorite scene.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the most memorable scene from the entire film, I think.
He starts going off on his boss.
Yeah, I think that one's really great.
And the thing is like, I realized this, but at the same time, it's like, I didn't realize that. Holy shit, that is Bill Murray's dad, and Bill Murray looks exactly like his father.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Because like when I first saw, because of course we probably are more familiar with Bill Murray than, anybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody else is probably more familiar with his father.
Yeah, exactly.
But like for us, it's like, oh, that's Bill Murray. Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah,
it's his dad.
Right? Yeah.
I literally had to look it up today. I was like, that's not
questionable.
I was like, that's not Bill Murray, but it looks exactly like Bill Murray. I was like, it doesn't sound like Bill Murray. Yeah. Then I looked it up and I go, oh shit, it's his dad.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's weird how identical they look.
I know. It's really
crazy.
Strange. But I also just found my second favorite quote. So funny. It's in the scene where all of his coworkers, his coworkers are walking by into the meeting or whatever they have. He goes, "Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Happy Hanukkah." So funny.
So good.
It's so good, man.
It's great.
Come on. That one's such a classic. And there's another, like, there's just so many.
There is.
I have a list of 40 of them here.
Oh my God.
The neighbor, Todd and Margo.
Oh my God.
Where are you going to fit that Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Bend over and I'll show you.
I wasn't talking to you.
So good.
So funny.
Yeah, and then God. It had it right here.
Yeah.
"Hey Griswold, where do you think you're gonna put that a tree that big?"
Oh my God. I gotta say, as much as a goofball Clark Griswold is, he's got great one-liners.
Oh my God, they're so
He's
funny.
got great one-liners.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is one from Art. "Hurry up, Clark. I'm freezing my baguettes off."
I think that that kind of does it, John.
I know. There's just so many good ones.
There's way too many good ones. I mean, he's got a list of 40 of them. If you want more, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, we'll mention some of them. Oh my! I have to mention this one.
Right,
in the beginning of the film, where they're getting their Christmas tree.
Yeah.
"Eat my road grip, liver lips."
It was so dumb. It was so dumb, though.
Oh my God! They're
so funny, but so dumb.
This is just such a classic movie.
Yeah.
And there's so many good quotes and lines from it that I feel like everyone just always remembers for the rest of their lives.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But yeah, that honestly wraps up favorites, I think.
Yeah, it does.
So
now it's down to our final ratings.
Yeah.
So acting, I'm gonna give this an 8. It's it's respectable. Plot 10 out of 10. Hilarious. You got to give it a 10. If you don't give it a 10, what are you doing? And the overall rating, I'd put it in the 70s. It's a great holiday movie, but the thing is, it's a holiday movie. Yeah. So I mean, it's not like you can watch it at any time of the I mean, you can, but it doesn't give you. It's not. It's not like the same feeling. So I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I think acting. I'm gonna go with an 8. Plot, I'm gonna go with a 10 as well, and then overall, I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right,
I like it.
That's fair. I mean, you have more of a connection with it than I do.
Yeah,
but
I just think it's such a great movie, and watching it every year just brings joy.
100%.
It's so great.
100%. I can totally agree with you on that. But that wraps up this episode of the One Shot Holiday Podcast. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. This wraps up the episode.
And one thing we forgot to mention, our Christmas merch.
I was going to get to it.
Okay.
So we have special Christmas merch out, and if you use promo code XMISS at the end, so we're going to put that promo code out with this, but also I want to give out a 25% off promo code for all your Christmas gifts if you want to get people One Shot merch for Christmas. Don't know what that promo code's going to be. Just check out our Instagram for that.
Yeah, it'll be up there soon.
Yeah.
I know this is cutting it close to Christmas, but
yes,
the Christmas stuff has already been out.
This episode's probably coming out next week, so you got about a week to order.
Yeah, it'll be here. It'll arrive after Christmas.
You'll have about 2 weeks to order.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, I mean, make sure you get your Christmas merch. Make sure you just get your merch. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube.
We forgot to mention we have the hats now.
We have hats. Yeah. We have really nice hats. Hopefully they come out really nice.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna order one this week.
Yes. So we have a Patreon. If you want to become a patron, go there. There's a lot of different tiers. You get access to our Discord server on all of them. And then each one has its different perks. So definitely go check that out. That's in our linktree. Make sure you write us a review. Reviews will help us out immensely.
It does, as well as the ratings. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Apple Music, Amazon.
Yeah, if you want to give us 5 stars. If you don't like us, give us 1 star. I really don't care.
Any star helps, to be honest.
Anything. I just really want feedback from everybody here.
Yeah, feedback is huge, just so we know if you guys like what we're doing, if you don't like what we're doing.
Yeah, or if you just want to give it, like, if it's like in the middle and you want to give us feedback, you can always write us comments on YouTube and actually Spotify, which I think even you can write a review on. You can write a review on Apple too. So I mean, seriously, any sort of feedback will really help us. We enjoy every single bit of it.
Yeah, we do. It's true. It's just great interacting with people. So
and if you have any movie recommendations, you could always tweet us or DM us on Instagram. We are more than open to that.
Yeah, because there's so many good movies coming out in the next 6 months that we want to cover a lot of them.
Yeah, but we also have a shit ton to get out to you. Yeah, which actually it's good because it covers us for the entire winter break that we will be home. Yeah. But we might come out with a Zoomisode for Violent Nights, which will take place. It'll come out after Christmas. Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah. John, you want to do this end off?
Sure. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, guys.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone.
Enjoy everything with your family, and
You're
that's
now
a wrap.
tuned into the One Shot Podcast hosted by Vincent and Jonny.
This show contains movie spoilers, R-rated content, and Hollywood's hottest takes on movies old and new.
Listen at your own risk.